Oh my god. Oh shit, my hair is tucked in. Oh no, that's not good. My hair is wet and it's fucking tucked in my headphones. Okay, better. Better. I'm gonna have to give this. Yeah, I'll start in like 2.5 minutes. I need to turn off my turn down my thermostat, and I need to get a play pack. Be right back. I'm good. Making money and treading heavily on the VR department. Very, very, very heavily in the VR department. Sorry, VR chat community. Almost to the point where I might stream what I do, but it's just messing around. Still exploring. My hair tastes good. All right, let's see. Didn't like that stutter. I'm in. How far am I in chapter 4? The chapter before the last chapter. You just installed VR chat. Pretty cool. It's not quite the same without a VR headset, but still pretty good. Pudding pack. Snack pack. Oh, wait. Okay, good. I had to make sure there was no hair inside my headset. Okay. So anyways, I'm having a lot of fun replaying this. It's a shame that I have absolutely no pull. It's fine. But, you know, hopefully my VR chat buddies one of these days will join. Party Hard hasn't given up the unforgiving difficulty of its predecessor. Have you thought about streaming it? Mm-mm-mm. 4 packs for 150. Not that bad. Damn, I gotta start. Turns out there's multiple playstyles. Well, Rogue, Stealth, Tactician. It's all the playstyles I can imagine. Oh, Creative. Strategist. Anyways, last we left off, it was getting pretty good. Almost to the point where I couldn't depend on my own memory to find out what happened, you know, after. One does not simply just take an entire spoon and go and just eat the entire thing. Ah, right. So good. Okay. I don't remember what I did last time. I think if I had an item, perhaps. No, I don't remember what I did last time. But I wasn't here. No. I remember I was going. I think one of the two things. I was going to go down here and to the left. There we go. Okay, now we're back on track. Wow, get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. I've already did this, but I'm gonna... There was like very little... What's the word? Which is much faster paced than I remember it being. Wild West Wendy or Party Hard 2? Anyways, the ghostly voices say it hurts, make it stop. Oh god, my head. She's having another nosebleed. Zaki? Are you alright? Did you feel something again? Uh-huh. Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine, but if a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something... Here, Shinozaki. Stuff some tissues up your nose to make the bleeding stop, or stop the bleeding. Thanks, I have some of my own, but you got yours out already. Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No. She's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. White spirit on the bottom. I don't know what that means. Yesterday I kind of... Red Gummy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You just, you're catching, I'm not sure, maybe the kind of ass end of chapter 4. I'm not sure. I already did this yesterday, but I failed. I got a bad end. Cool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Alright, here goes. Zaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for it? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. Just wait for me in the locker. Red me. Holy crap! You know, now that I think of it, it's been a while since you were here. I actually recognize your username. How's it going? What's gonna happen? Ghost shows up again. You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. And you can come to my rescue. Alright. Just don't do anything stupid. Bye-bye. I might actually have some noodles. Has been busy with life stuff. Goom? Who's Goom? Oh, you. Trust me, man. I know how that is. I've been nothing but busy, and then just my downtime. I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. Oh, pizza's amazing. Oh, I love pizza, but I can't have that stuff. I've been cutting down on foods I shouldn't eat. Yeah. Pricey Bagel, of course, likes pizza, but loves pizza bagels more than anything. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. And then I have to turn back here and head back because there's nowhere else to go. And then there's a key lodged in the crack of the tiles, right? Lodged in the crack between the two tiles. Yep. Try to get out. Yes. Acquired pump room key. Pump room, huh? I've had enough. Shinozaki threw herself in the whatchamacallit. Was that? No way. Come on, give me a break here. So, there's a flyer over there that says, do not, vacate the pool before you turn on the pump. And I explained yesterday about, if that were to happen, then you would really be torn apart by all that tremendous pressure. So, there's got to be some sort of release valves or some shit like that. Something. There's got to be something. No. Oh my god. A crude label written on a piece of paper, water pump right below it, some lever or handle. Oh god damn it. Oh man, you're not giving me enough time for this. Valve, drainage, turn it? No. Damn, seriously? Crude label, water pump, something with a handle. Fuck it, shit. I'm gonna fail because I don't have enough time to react. I think there was a handle up there. I could be wrong, and I might not make it in time. But we'll find out what happens if she was wrong. Okay, I can't move that. Fuck. I can't remove that. Is there something in this room that I possibly missed? Yes, no, there's not. Shinozaki's not here. Okay, I can read. No, I can't read. What the hell is she thinking? Oh my god, the bucket? Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit, I am fucked. Okay, I can't solve this in time. I'm gonna have to think this through. What is wrong with me? What am I even doing? I should never take my eyes off her. This is all my fault, goddammit. And she drowned. Well, I did want a bad end, so I'll eat any pizza as long as it's in Papa John's or Cece's. Yeah, like I said, I can't. I'm staying away from that. What I had for breakfast was like maybe 3-4 ounces of an omelet and some home fries. And then for lunch I had, and I haven't had dinner yet, but for lunch I had 2 toasted sandwiches with Colby Jack cheese and Sausalito turkey, and some chips, a handful of Doritos, not a whole bag or anything like that. And dinner I've yet to have, but I'm thinking since Red Gummy put a little emote of noodles, I have noodles, so I'll probably have a sandwich and some noodles. Kind of like mix it up, I had no idea. It takes 2 hours to get here. Pizza's cold. Also reheated pizza. That's been sitting out way too long. Well, see, that's the beauty of having a what do you call it? What do you call that shit? Air fryer. I said this. I've mentioned this on stream before, but you throw soggy pizza in this air fryer and it's like an oven, but an oven retains some moisture. And this one removes moisture. So if you cook it good enough, it will remove the moisture enough to be crispy, hot, and dry. For some reason, the deep fried fermented dog shit. Oh. So since I already read this, I'm gonna experiment. I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna rush through all this and see what it is I gotta do. Local pizza spots are the best. Arizona or... Yeah, I'll probably assume that you're in Arizona. There are so many pizza spots to choose from where I'm at. Union City or Hoboken. So many pizzerias. There's like a place with big pizza, a place with like expensive pizza, like curry style fucking chicken or whatever, masala chicken. You got bourbon sauce fucking pizza, some shit like that. Anyways, I gotta try to figure this out instead of embarrassing myself left and right. So my theory is I have to go in there. He has to realize that was her, and then he probably pulls off that valve that's on the thingy right there, the one you saw right now on the mid right screen, and see if I can pry that off. To be quite honest, I have no time to even explore the inside of that room, the pump room. Oh, okay. Well, I have time to visit her, right? Or to check up on her, right? She's here, right? She's right there. Okay. You are near NYC, so obviously you have a hell of a lot of pizza places to pick from. I'm talking about in Jersey. If you get that little bubble that I'm in, like a 2-mile bubble that I'm in, a lot of pizza spots, at least 20 pizza spots, that little 2-mile radius. If you open just a little bit and it touches Manhattan, oh, add another 30 more. Anyways, no matter how you turn the handle, there's no water coming out of the faucet. It's gotta be something. High school uniform has been shoved haphazardly into... I found the fucking name tag without even knowing. Oh. Ever eat at Nathan's, the original? Yes. I've eaten at Nathan's, the original. Stillwell Avenue in Coney Island, yes. Bacon cheddar cheese fries? Enough said. No running by the pool. I don't know why. They didn't prompt me to get the thing. Yeah. Okay, I'll prompt. Okay. It says right here, caution. Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. You got fantastic Italian food. Oh. The likes of which you'll never forget. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used to fill in the pool. Its entire surface covered in moss, and it seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing up with a thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime. Okay. Yeah, bacon cheddar cheese fries. It looks like there's a key lodge in the back, blah. Let's go pick it up, let's go. I hate that sound that she makes when she jumps in the pool. Sounds like you dropped. That sounds like a rock being dropped, not someone falling into a pool. That specifically sounds like I've been in a river in Ecuador, and then like just carried in like a big ass rock, and just throw it. And that's exactly the sound it makes. There's no way someone could just jump in the pool and make that kind of sound. It's always a whoosh, whatever. Okay. What's that? There's no way. Okay, come on, give me a break. Let's go up and let's make sure. First of all, let me do two things. And real quick, I'm going to read as fast as possible here. I'm not going to waste that much time. Shinozaki. Damn it, she's not here. I guess it was really her then. What the hell is she thinking? Okay, let me go back out. Now I have to, as him, I have to try to go into the water and see what kind of dialogue it is. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? I should lift my eyes off her. This is all my fault, god damn it. Essentially, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I can't pull it. I can't pull that off. That's useless. Let's try going into the pool. Hey, Shinozaki, Shinozaki. Pretty sure this is where the waves are coming from. It is. Okay, so instead of... She's not here. Did I pick the wrong spot? It's around this area, isn't it? I should have paid attention. If not, I'm gonna go 2 spots to the right. It's not going up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's my last chance. Come on. I failed, didn't I? No, fuck, I failed. And she was where now? That's bullshit. I'm pretty sure I picked that spot. Okay. I didn't know I had to go in there. I exhausted all my options, but I was rational enough to see if he would go into the pool. Apparently he can't swim. Whatever, though. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that one. I thought I was right. Stream's off to a good start. Yeah. Let's try this again now that I know what to do. My finger won't stop like spamming the button, so I'm gonna have to spam the circle. Let's go. So impatient right now. But yeah, it's a good time, dude. It's a good time. Come on. Get it over with already. Drowning Simulator 2018. No, this game came out what 2008, 2009. Originally made in like early 2000s or maybe even late 90s. I don't know. All right, let's try this again. Oh my god, I have to go through this dialogue. I would use save states, but that's all. No, I don't want to do that. Unless it's for good reason. This is not good enough reason. I want the hindrance of this to be my lack of memory or skill. Or ability. Ability, that's what I mean to say. I'm not sure how far from the end am I from chapter 4, though. This is all hazy to me. I don't remember this. I love how it gives you the option on the pump room and kind of make it seem like you can do something about it, but instead you can't do anything about it. So in case you guys don't know what happened in the earlier chapters, she's she's been possessed by some sort of spirit. She's been going off all crazy. Look at that! I've been there. Yo, I've been there. You have to confirm that she's not there. I swear to God. I was right. I'm just gonna have to search around the area again because I swear I could have sworn that I searched that area earlier. Here, right? It's her, don't worry, she's not gonna pick me up. I could have sworn, or was it... Or maybe it wasn't, maybe it was the one that I skipped. I'm pretty sure now it's the one that I skipped. It's the one I was gonna go to if I didn't go all the way to the right and up. Oh, good. She at least has a pulse. Mouth to mouth. Come on, breathe already, damn it. Okay, deep sigh. Ah, I was looking away. God, don't worry me like that. I was looking away. You back with me now? So tell me, why did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? What? I heard your voice, so I ran outside. And after that, I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color and my mouth was full of water. Oh, God damn it. Was this the work of those ghosts again? I can't believe they'd trick us so easily. There's gotta be something in that pool. There's something stuck in my tooth. Oh, God, it's like... Oh, tooth! It's like algae or something. Okay. I wonder if the showers still work. No, we tried them already, didn't we? Yeah. Not that one. That one's broken, clearly. Nothing. Can't get rid of this horrible taste. My smell is so absolutely putrid. I hate this. Oh, you got no choice. And you're crying. My mouth tastes like shit. How does she think I feel? Exactly. Wait a minute. Shinozaki, how about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? Tough, I don't know much help rainwater will be getting this taste out of your mouth. Okay, let's go. Vamonos. After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Were you? That's good. So Shinozaki, while I was out here, I came across a room back that I think I'd kind of like to check out. I'll go with you. Smart. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. It is for the best. Doesn't any of the characters ever learn that being left alone is the worst thing you can possibly do? Jesus. Unlocking this. Now, with nobody in the pool, and the false sense that I could actually do something before I do something. Let's drain the water. Drainage. Let's go. That was a shit show. It sure was. That's pretty smart in game design. The fact that it seemed like you can do something, like it would seem that my second or third try would be like, okay, there's got to be something in the room, because it's like there's a valve and it doesn't have. Oh, hello. Lots of dead bodies. It's the corpse of a very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine. Pickled, okay. Pickled in this filthy brine for so long it seems to have bloated its skin into patchwork of pustules? Guess like blisters, kind of like, or patches of, yeah. Body of a female student, rotten and decayed. Mitsuki. I gotta check the drainage. Based on the size, it appears to be a body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to dirty, contaminated water has left quite a mess. Irune. It's the body of a female student, rotten and decayed. Tsukasa. The dim lights around you are reflecting off something deep inside the drainage grate. Fish it up. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? I think I know where that goes. Acquired rusted valve handle. Let's go. I like the absence of any ambience and music and stuff like that. So it goes over here. A crude label written on the piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot for some sort of lever or handle. Attached to the rusted valve wheel? Yes. Now what? That's as far as it's gonna go, I think. It's too rusted to turn anymore. Though the wheel is clearly meant to be turned much further, there's so much rust on it that it just won't budge. That little bit will have to be enough. Okay, so go back to the pool, and perhaps something was regurgitated, or what's going on? I don't think there's a paper. Oh, there's a paper here. I can't. Oh, okay, I was too low. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully, that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. She can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. Ooh. Okay. And that's what happened. It's a small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. An elementary schooler's name tag still attached to it. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 1-6, Tokiko Tsuji. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Oh my. It's a girl's name. Fire Tokiko's tongue. But who's the one? Okay, but that's the one missing the eyeball, though. What about the eyeball? I mean, is she really gonna be like, oh, okay, beggars can't be choosers. Let's head back. She's in the previous room trying to chase us down. Do we let her capture us? Or not? I'm gonna save first. I'm not gonna take my chances. And if there is some sort of bad ending, which I think it wouldn't matter because I got caught by her before and saved it. And there was a kind of okay bad end, but not the worst. Then again, not the best. Let's go back down and see what she wants. She's here, right? She's here, right? In the game where you play and there's not much moving around ever, when you do finally find something moving, it's kind of unsettling. Here we go. Uh-oh. Which one do we give it to? Not the one with the severed head. Not the one with the severed head. Give it back. Give it back. Back my eye. I don't have your eye, but I have your tongue, though. How is I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue bag. Let's give it a shot. It's a bad ending, right? Please be the right one, Suki. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offered the spirit Tokiko's tongue. Uh-oh. Did we pick the wrong girl? The deep black socket where the girl's spirit left eye once transfixes Ayumi's gaze. Slowly starts expanding, so basically her eye socket just grows and swallows Ayumi whole. So yeah, I've done it. I've done it already. Yeah. Now, how was I supposed to know that the one with the missing head was a female? 1, 2, is the one with the missing face can't use a tongue because it doesn't have the rest of its fucking face? Alright, cool. Alright. Good thing I saved because I would have had to do all that again, even if I did skip all the what you call it. But I think I will opt for the wrong ending with the girl with the missing head to see what happens and then go for the right ending. So I'm doing it on purpose because I want to see all the bad endings. You know what I mean? It's different. It's not just like, oh, he dead. No, it's sometimes, you know, very, very detailed and actually very interesting to read about. But there's a lot of unanswered questions so far in the story that I can't, like I said, I can't trust my memory because I don't. It's been a long time. Okay, so both the girls are there, I guess. And then which one do we give it to? Right here. Yeah, she can't talk. She got no head above her chin. Gasp. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? I'm gonna say no because I want to see the bad ending. This is starting to feel like a bad idea. The other ghost is headed this way. We've got to run. Okay, so let's give her the tongue. So, in case you didn't know what happened to her, her head was removed by a pair of sewing scissors. Now imagine the kind of shit is going through your head, the kind of shit you gotta do to actually use a pair of sewing scissors, not fucking a chainsaw, a pair of sewing scissors to remove someone's head. Splitting bone, cutting cartilage, fucking cutting through blood vessels, all the blood involved, yuck. Gasp, gurgle, gurgle, gasp. Please be yours. Little girl's spirit is staggered towards Ayumi, blood gushing up from her gaping cross-section of her head as she walks. Please be the right one. Tokiko Tsuji. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offered the spirit Tokiko's tongue. Right one. What happened? The other ghost is heading this way. We have to run! Jesus Christ, not... Someone's giggling. I think it's the girl in the red dress. Now, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say, let's go all the way to the right and see what happens. Hey, yeah. Hey, if I get a bad ending... Oh, Doll's gonna give us another hint. Here we go again. That's exactly what I just said, or just the gist of it. Or at least I was thinking it. Where the hell is it gonna take us this time? Where your friend was splattered. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. What a sadistic fucking doll. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there, good, and dig it out. Creepy fucking doll. That doll is so out of character now. Getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch. God, if that's where it is, I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Someone there? Who can that be? Oh! It's him! You're alive, Morishige. Ah, Kishinuma, our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. He's so creepy. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen this way, but I would probably say he should be the best candidate since he loves blood and gore. He should get deep inside her guts and dig that shit out. What happened? It's a long story. So where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. Oh. And when I woke up here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed. Yes. And I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister. You did? So they're okay too. They are. No, when I next ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed that she and her brother had parted ways. And I was being a creepy fucker and following her all over the place. Morishige? What is that in your hand? Plot twist. Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Oh, this. I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Ooh. What were you doing there? They're both going to be like red flags, red lights are going to be all over the place. Just up these stairs. Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Just don't even ask. Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone. I have no need for charms at the present time. Oh, fuck. They're both like taken back. It's like, why were you even in there digging through that? Oh my god. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 5-2, Yuki Kano. Well, I should be going now. Is there something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Because she knows. She knows better. Oh, yeah. One more thing. Mochida said we should all try meet in classroom 1A. Okay. They're both like, oh my fucking god. I'm guessing. No, he's trying to make sense of it, and she already knows. It wasn't from you know, Suzumoto's spot.
近くの床にでも
Maybe
転
it
がってたんだろ
shifted
う
over a
こ
few
れ
feet and he got it from there. I mean,
じゃなきゃよ
if he didn't,
変
then
だ
that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Yep. So let's go back down, find the ghost, and give it to her. I think because since the ghosts are being appeased, the closed spaces are kind of reducing, so everybody's like bound to run into each other. So you know what? Hopefully I find you here. Where you at? Right here, right? Get back. Get back. Eyes. What about her eyes and tongue? This girl's missing an eye. All we got is a tongue. Is that going to be enough? What do we do? It's a good question. Pull the tongue out from the back? The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki Kano? This is for you. It's yours, isn't it? Offered the spirit Yuki's tongue. You. Thank you very much. What about her eye? Pant, pant. We did it.
やっ
We
たな
did it,
篠崎
Shinozaki. All three of
これ
them.
で3人か
Wasn't there 4? Yeah, it's
あと
probably
1人
three.
赤い
All
服
that's
の
left is a girl in the red. No, no more. Wow.
幽霊と喋ってると
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I
どん
feel
どん
like
自
I'm
分が
getting
死に
closer
近
and
づい
closer
て
to
いく
death
感覚
myself.
わかる
Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep
自分の
picturing
死に
how
顔が
I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even
頭の
trying.
中に
It just
はっき
pops
りと
into
浮
my
かんで
head
くる
all
の
on its own, and it's such a
帰
horrible
り
image.
たい
I want to go home. I
帰
just want
り
to
た
go
い
home.
よ
Back to my mom and my sister.
も
And
う自
Mochida.
宅
Mochida. Does she have a crush on
篠崎
him? Or was it like in Mochida, like he's somewhere out there? Or
わかった
oh, we're about to yeah.
次
That's
俺がやるか
that's
らよ
I don't know how to take that.
だから
All right, next one is mine then. Okay.
しっかり
So just try to pull yourself together. What? The spaces are
また
collapsing.
地震が
God damn it, not again.
だこれ
This one's big too. They're gonna need like serious psychiatrical help around here. Look at the fucking book. I think it's Sachiko's mom who's upset. Yeah. Sachiko's mom, I think. Or Sachiko herself. Adult form. I don't know. Was I knocked out? Now what's happening?
どこだ
Where am I? Huh. Where the hell are we?
ここ
Is this
俺らの
our classroom?
教室
No fooling?
マジ
Good
篠崎
story, Okami fan. Good story from beginning to end. You just have to be there from the beginning to understand everything and how much of a fucked up roller coaster this is. Shinozaki.
しっかりしろよ
Hey, wake up. There's an extremely abridged set of
息はしてるな
ovas that it's like 6 episodes long. You can watch them and it's really quick. I haven't seen them all, but I know that one episode like just It was just everything this game was from the first chapter and a half, I think, and just not rushed, but like condensed and over before you know it. She's breathing at least.
篠崎おい
Mizaki, come on, wake up already.
岸沼
Kishinuma-kun. Huh? What?
見てみろよ周
Take
り
a look around you. I can hardly
俺も
believe it
信じらん
myself.
ねえんだけど
But we're here.
嘘
No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよ
It really,
ほら
it's really
俺
real.
の
Check it
机
out. Here's
だ
my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home.
さあ
Fuck
ざまみ
yeah.
ろ
Suck
チ
on
キシャ
that, world. Now what?
サトシやユイ先
Guess
生た
there's
ち
no
は
Satoshi or Miss
帰って
Yui
き
or
てね
anyone else, huh? Let's explore before we go to that door. The shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to classroom 2-4 primary and assistant homeroom
ユイ先
teachers.
生
Miss
自
Yui
分家の猫
even
用の
has
缶
some
詰を置
cans
いと
of
くの
cat food
は
in here.
どう考えても
I'm not
公
sure
私
that's the
混
sort
同
of
だ
thing
よ
she
な
should be storing in the classroom, though. Alright. Chalkboard? Nothing. Bulletin board? We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. That's the chick that was splattered against the wall in chapter 2. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. Alright. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's no soul in sight. What does that mean? So we're just gonna wait here, or
もう
I never thought I'd live to see home
帰ってこられないか-
again. Okay, that's all she's gonna say. Let's see if there's anything in my desk. Nope, nothing. The needle in the clock in the hall is no soul in sight. So what does that mean? I'm not moving anywhere? Let me look outside the window. Nothing. Nothing.
サトシやユイ先生
Guess
たち
there's no
は
Satoshi or Miss Yui or
帰ってき-
anyone else, huh? So just keep walking around until
サトシやユイ先生たちは
okay, just keep walking around. As if we're waiting on somebody, so just pacing around.
サトシやユイ
Okay, here we go. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has most likely gone home. The lights are out, and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway.
8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎
Standing
の
around
中
the
に居残
darkened
ることに
corridors
な
of
る
our
と
school
は
building
な
at 8 o'clock in the evening
Genjitsu
just
感
feels
ねえ
so
な。
surreal. It sure does. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor sea of black.
これ
Is this
現実か
reality?
さっきまでのは
Was everything up until now
夢だったんじゃ
just
な
a
いか
dream?
どこで何やってんだ
Where
ろう
am I
俺
right now? And what am I doing? Damn it, Ayumi. Always have to kill the fun.
どうした篠崎
What, Shinozaki? What's wrong? Damn it. A moment of reprieve, and you have to go screaming. And now look what you've done. Uh-oh.
なんだこりゃ
What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? I guess not. Why is it over? Why? Kshaw. It's you. The one with the missing eye. I need my eye back. Can you come back and just fetch it for me? Thanks. Uh-oh. Go back. Don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Now she's telling a ghost story. A ghost telling a ghost story. That's funny. On the day I was kidnapped, I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. Ooh. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with my mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then for you three at home, you're like, what? And then what? What happened? You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny, she must be a 5th grader. Yuki Kano, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim, and the soul act is capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon heavenly hosts is sealed. I didn't read the rest, god damn it. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the spoken words by a doll, weren't good enough to appease you? No, of course not. That's not it. Actually, as a matter of fact, the twist is probably coming up. How to explain. So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in his godforsaken place? You child spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't you? No. That's not true. That's not true. The hell you'd mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the close spaces together. But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Yeah. Bargaining with the murderer. Wait. Huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Why the hell are you so suddenly concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を
A
残したま
lost
ま
soul whose life
暴力
was
的に
ended
命を
violently and
搾取された
abruptly,
霊子は
leaving her with a mountain of worries and
普
regrets.
通の人でいう
It's
とこ
kind
ろ
of
の
like stopping a short edge
錯乱
of
に近
mad,
い状態
stopping
で
at
と
the
ど
short
まっ
edge
てし
of madness,
いろんな感情や
with all sorts of
思い
thoughts
が
and
ごちゃ
feelings
混ぜに
swirling
なっ
around
て
in
し
your
まう
head.
本来の優しい
Your
心と
kindly nature and your sudden
聖者へ
hatred
の妬みや
and panic begin
敵
to
意の
spin
気持
around
ち
and
とコン
around,
トロールできずに
and you just start acting
感
without
情
any
が
sort of control.
お前の姉さんって
Your
霊能者
sister is some kind of medium or something?
うん
Yeah,
ちょっと
something
違
like
うけ
that.
ど
どっちもこいつの
So
本
what
音
you're
って
saying
わ
is the
け
little
か
girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったらお願い
I feel for you.
他
I
の生き
really
てる
do.
みん
So
なも
please, please bring the rest of them
持
back.
田君や
Mochida,
先生
Miss
たちも
Yui, everyone else
連
too.
れてきてあげて
Bring them back. Bring them all back home.
ねえできるんでしょ
Come on, you can do it, right?
もう
I don't
それ
think
は
that's possible
無理
anymore.
どうして
Why not?
あの空間は
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent
無
souls so
関
far.
係な
Far
命を
too
食べ
many
過ぎました
so far. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ
The
人たち
grudges
の
of those who died there have filled every last corner of
も
them.
う
There's no
無意
room
味な行き
left.
場をなくした
And because the agony
悲
and
しい
pain
思
has
いた
nowhere
ちの
else to
ね
go,
わずかに残った理
it's
性を
begun feeding on the
失い
minds
始
and
めてい
souls
ます
like us who are bound there.
私だって
It won't be
生きて
long
いる人を
before I turn back
た
into
だ
a
無差
vengeful
別に
spirit
襲う
who
だけ
attacks
の本
people
領
like
にな
you
って
without
しまいま
mercy.
すあなたも味方して
So
くれなくな
we're
るの
going to lose you as an ally then?
だったらなおさ
So
ら
why
急
don't
が
you
なきゃ
just hurry up and bring them home right
何
now?
か
Isn't there any
Mochida-kun
way
たちを
for us
助
to
ける
save
方法は
Mochida
ない
and
の
the others?
一つだけ
There
あり
may
ます
be one way.
どうするんだよ
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている
I
方
think you
法です
already know. You have to return to the
この
closed
場所へ
spaces.
戻って私たち
Find all
小
four
学
of
校
us in
の
Heavenly Host
児
serial
童4
kidnapping
名
murder
誘
victims.
拐殺害事件
Find all
被
four
害
of
者
us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims
みんなを成
and
仏
put
さ
us
せ
all
て
to
くれれ
rest.
ば
Then the closed spaces won't
歯
have
車
their
を
cogs
失
anymore,
った
so
異
they'll
空
begin
間
to
に
fall
実装
apart.
すれば
That's something that we have already known. I guess we have to do it again. I don't know. And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ
You expect us
また戻る
to
の
go
かよ
back?
それに
This time,
せっ
instead
か
of
く
just
残り
having
あと
one
一人
person
だと
left
思っ
to
てたのに
appease, we'll have to go
そんな
back
つ
to
もり
the
のお前ら
drawing
三人も
board and
成
appease
仏し
all
てなかっ
four
た
of you?
どうしてさっき
Why couldn't you tell us the
口
reason?
ごもったの
Why couldn't you tell us?
成仏できなかっ
Why
た
couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What was there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです
something I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたいの
if you
な
really
ら
want to know, I'll
教
tell
え
you.
ます
I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took a hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together in a single mind. And she's gonna share those memories right now. What's going on? Ah,
白木
Shinozaki. It hurts. It hurts. Hmm. Damn. Huh?
どうなったの
What happened to me?
私
You're about to
気
find
絶
out.
したはずなのに
Didn't I pass out? So why am I
意識が-
fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし
Can't see a
体
thing.
が
Can't move.
なんか
It's like that
疲れた
feeling
時
you
に
get
な
when
る
you're really tired.
縛りみたい
Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh, fuck. Check this out.
ここは
Huh? Where? Where?
体が
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った
Sachiko
赤い
Shinozaki.
ワンピースの女児篠崎幸子
Why does she share the same name, the same last name as Ayumi? Probably coincidence, I don't know. Little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後
Following the
怯え
incident,
るように他
Sachiko's
県に
family
移っていったとされている
fled from the area moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here.
驚いたことに
Strangely,
この篠崎
however,
家につ
I've
いて
been
の記
unable
述
to
は
locate any
こ
of
の
the
事
other
柄以外
records of the Shinozaki
当時の
family.
書類や
No
文
matter
献
where I
のど
look,
こを見ても
the only
何
information
を
I
見
can
ても
find
嫌だろ
about
う
them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host
惨劇の
murders.
舞台となった学
Granted,
校や現役
when an
校長の
elementary
着難
school
による
becomes
凄
a
惨な
stage
犯
for
行
nasty, grisly incidents such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own
そのスキャン
son,
ダラスな背
it
景の取材
stands
に
to
目がくらみ
reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the
この
background.
小さな生存者の聴
So
取
of
が
course, after
おろそかに
learning
なっ
that
たのでは
Sachiko
と
was
予想
safe,
したが
further news of her
そうではなかった
whereabouts was largely ignored, in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も
But
サ
there's
チコの
more
そ
to
の後
that.
を
There's
たど
more
ること
to
が
it
できなかっ
than
た
that.
のだ
People weren't just uninterested in learning Sachiko's history or whereabouts, there was simply no data to be had. Just think about that one.
体は
I
金
can't
縛りにあ
move
った
my
みたい
body
に動か
because
せ
of
ない
sleep
けど
paralysis, I guess.
部屋の光景が見
But
える
I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に
There's one boy,
男の子が一
two
人
girls in here,
女の
aside
子
from
が二
myself.
人
This is the nitty gritty right here.
顔に見覚えがある
I recognize them.
みんな
They're the children who were killed in Heavenly
天
Host
神
during
症の
that
子供
incident,
たちだ
but they're still alive.
まだ生きてるけど私を
Unfortunately,
含め
they're all bound
みんな手足を縛られて
and just
床に
sprawled out on
転
the
がされ
floor,
ている
and so am I.
だから
That's
私
the
も
real reason I
体が
can't
動か
move.
ないのかし
Did you see something off about that picture? Somebody, please save me. He can't talk. No, stop. No, please stop. No.
目を
No, I can't see.
目隠しをされ
Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a
何も見えない。
thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られて
And
る
since
か
my
ら
hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖
That just makes everything so much worse.
耳が
I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. Damn, that's good sound design. I can hear one on the side. So the boys on the right and the girls on the left. They thought about that one.
周りの子たちのおえつの
The
声
helpless cries of other children echo off in the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's going to explode.
何するのよ
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ね
Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet. Please.
え
Please.
何度も叫んだけど
I kept begging and pleading.
男は私から
All
離
I
れて
heard in response was the man walking away from me.
順番
In order, okay? In order, okay?
順番
In
Eh.
order? Damn.
人間の声とは思えない
I never heard
凄まじい音波
screaming
の
like
ような
this
叫び
before.
声
It's pure primal terror
端っ
cutting
こにいた
through the
男の子
air
だ
like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが永遠
It
と
feels
続
like
く
he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's
今
being
まさ
killed
に殺さ
right
れてるん
now.
だなんてこと
My god, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってる
No
の
one
に
deserves this.
なぜせめて早く
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Damn. It's been at least a half hour now.
何度も何度も
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the
仕事と
inside have finally come to a halt. Damn.
間髪入れずに
Without even a single
女の
moment
子
of
の悲
silence,
鳴が上がる
the first of the girls in
これも
line
もはや
is next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Oh, we pay attention to this because this is a very important detail. I think it's about to be revealed.
気が狂
God,
う
I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
まだ終わらない
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く
Die already. God, what is wrong with me?
わからないけど
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Now it's her turn.
大きくなる足音
Those footsteps are getting closer.
ずわりと
All my hair is standing on end at this point.
胃から下に氷を詰
Everything
めら
below
れ
my
たよ
stomach feels like it's frozen.
一
Like
瞬
I've
にして
suddenly
下痢
been
になった
stricken
ような
with
のか
severe diarrhea.
順番
In order. God, why am I
私は何を安心しているんだろ
relieved
う
by the silence? The kid just next
隣
to
の
me
子が
died.
私の番じゃない
Which means it's my turn now. Ah!
髪の毛を掴まれ
Someone's got me by
頭
the
を
hair.
クイ
They're
ッと
pulling
持ち
my
上げら
head
れ
up
同時に目隠しを取られる
and
と
taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. Check this out.
天神小学校の開校当
The
初
four
から
missing
閉鎖
children
さ
were
れていた
found
地
in
下
the
室で
basement
行
at
方不明
Heavenly
だった
Host
児童たち
Elementary
を
School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見され
When
た時の
authorities
現場は
entered, they were
まさ
greeted
に
with the
賛美極まる凄惨な光
inhumanly
景だった
horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結
Based
果
upon the evidence at
凶器は
hand, the
逮捕時
murder
に
weapon
犯
was
人が手に
determined
し
to
て
be
い
a
た
pair of large sewing
大きな
scissors
断ち切り
found
バサ
in
ミ
the
だ
hands
った
of the
躊躇があ
accused.
ったのだ男のものにしては
Investigators
軽めの
suspected some
力
hesitation
しか
on
し
the man's
必要
part.
ない
However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used, that's a very important detail.
殺意を持って犯行に及んだことは
Nonetheless, he had
確実
clearly
であった
acted with extreme malicious
公式
intent.
発表では
The
児童
official's
たちの
cause
死因は
of death for the
舌を
three
切り取ら
murdered
れた
children
こ
was
とによる
listed
失
as
血
loss of
死
blood following
とされていたが
removal of tongue.
実際にはもっとむごた
The
らしい
actual state of
兆候が
affairs
行
was
われ
not
ていた
quite so clinical. So, okay, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は規制によ
The
り
following
メディ
details
アで
have been
報道されていない殺害の
extrapolated
手口である
from information previously released to the public, or at least previously unreported by the news
現場
outlets.
で惨劇を目撃した幸子の証
These
言に基
details of
づ
the
いて
crime are based on official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. So keep that in mind that apparently the killer's full strength wasn't used. So what the last chick heard, or what Yumi heard, was basically someone being killed but not at full force. It was like the killer wasn't strong enough or using enough strength to kill. It was more like pecking at it. But you know what I mean.
手足
You
を
can
縛
find out
ら
right
れ
now. Evidently, the victims were bound and blindfolded, spaced
一
out
人
on
ず
the
つ
floor,
順番に殺されていく
then killed one by one.
一人はハサ
One
ミ
who
で
was
腹部をめった
repeatedly
刺しに
stabbed
さ
in
れ
the
た上に
abdomen with
臓
the
器をぶち
aforementioned
取ら
pair
れ
of scissors,
ショックし
then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug
臓
out.
器は地下
His
室の地中
discarded
に粗雑
innards
に埋めら
were
れた
found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人はハサ
Another
ミで
was
数
stabbed
十
in the
回に
head
もわたって
dozens
頬を
upon
刺さ
dozens
れ
of times,
口から
to
上
such
の
an
顎部
extent
が
that
ち
all
ぎ
the
れ
flesh and
死
bone
亡
above her jawline was essentially minced away.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前に
The
さら
sight
され
of
た
the
光
that
景
appeared
は
before me was more horrific than I could ever possibly imagined.
血まみれの大き
The
な
person
ハサミの
staring
手
back
に
at me, brandishing a
私を
blood-soaked
見
pair
下ろ
of
していた
scissors,
のは
sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all.
捕らえられていた
It was one of the children.
帰り地で顔が真っ赤に染まった
It was the little
小
girl,
さな
her
女の子だ
face dried red with the blood of her victims.
正気のない灰色の
She
目
was
で
staring intently at me with those soulless gray eyes, and then
ケタケタと笑い出した
she just started giggling. Snip, snip, snip. She was opening, closing the bloody scissors over and over again to the sound that kept echoing throughout the room.
錆びてボロボロ
Then she took those dull, rusty blades, dull, rusty, thoroughly soaked, blood-soaked blades,
スーッと
and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. That dude is like so horrifyingly like mentally disabled that he just is just cowering. He understands what's going on but doesn't know what to do about it or doesn't know how to react. I don't know, but that's just that's messed up. So that's what really happened. What a twist. How? Why? Why is it you? Damn.
いやいや
一人は
The
ハ
third
サミで
victim
眼
was
球を
stabbed in
何
the
度も
left
刺され
eye
た上に
indeterminate number of times
スープのように潰れた目玉をえぐり
until
出さ
her
れ
eyeball became soup-like in consistency.
出血死に
She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was not only after
3
these
人の遺体
mutilations
から
had already been afflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues.
執筆している私の
Learning the
胸の
truth
中
about these
ま
proceedings
さに
is
悪魔の
shocking
所
even
業
to
である
me, and it makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺される
And
中
bearing witness to
唯
every
一生き残
movement
った少
of
女
this was a
幸子
7-year-old girl named Sachiko.
保護された
In
後
many ways, she's most pitiable or long suffering of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の
But it
証
was
言か
through
ら
her
追
tearful,
及が
frightened
進み
testimony that
Yoshikazu は送検された。
Yanagihori was officially
言い
charged.
換えるなら
Now,
彼
going
を
back to the
犯人
hunt
確
for
定に
the
追い込ん
information
だ張
on
本
this
人である
unfortunate girl's whereabouts,
彼女には
it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's
自
sentencing.
宅の所在も家族構成
Uh,
も一切の記録が残
Therefore,
ってい
it
ない
comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be
と
expected.
いうよりはっきり言
What's
えば
not to be expected, however, is
存
that
在して
there's
いた
not
痕跡
even the
が
slightest trace
全
of く
く
this
ないのだ
information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説になる
Therefore, I cannot help but consider an
果たして
alternate
これは本当
possible
に
explanations. And I remind you, this is more conjecture.
吉和の犯行なのか
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは
Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の吉和は
Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through
基本
speech.
的にはおと
And
なしく
despite his
他
childlike
人に危害
reversion,
を加えるような性質
he'd
ではなかっ
always
た
been personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly.
これは彼を取り巻いていた親戚や
All
付
his
近住
relatives
民の
and
証言
friends
も
and
聞くことが
neighbors
できたので
confirmed as
確
much.
実だ
Shocked to hear is that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities.
突然このような強行に走
He
る道
certainly
理が
had
ない
no
ので
motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it
一
at
方
all.
それまで
Then
健康であっ
again,
た
he
吉
may
和の
simply have
父親
lost his mind. Look at his
柳
father.
堀校長が突然
It
機
was
械な
around this
言動
time
や
that the
行動
principal
を取り始めたのも
Takamine
この時期
Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in the most peculiar
何か
way.
に取りつかれたように
Not to mention
屋敷の
scribbling
壁一面に
incomprehensible
意
gibberish
味
all
不明
over
の漢字
his
の羅列を
walls.
書き何者かに怯えるように
He seemed
部屋の
frightened
隅に
of
こもり
someone would often
大声
be
でわめい
crouching
た
in
り
the
暴れ
corner
た
of
り
his office, moaning and thrashing when
こ
visitors
ちら
came
も
by.
相当な事態になっていた
If he could wind up such a belligerent state with no warning, then perhaps so could his son.
そこに私は
I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful
巨大
than
なる
any
呪詛の
man
側面を
could
見て
devise.
開校当初より閉
From
鎖さ
the
れてい
time it
た
opened its doors to the day it closed them forever,
天神小学校の地下
Heavenly
室に
Host
関す
Elementary
る
School's sealed
何
basement
か
room
大
has
きな
existed
呪いの
for,
存在
as some form of cursed ground,
この連続児童誘
and
拐
to
殺害
find
事件よ
the
り
underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること
Back a whole
20
20 years.
おぼろげながら
I
真
believe
相を知る手
I
がか
may
りを
found a clue that
私は
could
見つけ
shed
たよう
some
に
light on
思
the
え
situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as the lead goes, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後
Regrettably, since
取り
Heavenly
壊されて
Host
別
was
の
not
学校が建っている
only
現在で
closed down but demolished altogether and another school built in its
失われた
place,
天神小学
it's
校
no
の地下室
longer
を調べるこ
possible
と
to
は不可能
investigate
だ
the
が
basement room
私の
directly,
助手が
but my
興味
protege
深い
has
方法を
found
見つけてき
what
てくれ
may
た
have been the next best thing,
不可能が
something
可能
that
とな
could
るかもしれ
make
ない
the impossible possible
これより
once more.
その
Preparations
準
are
備に出
being
かける
made to pursue this lead even
詳しく
now.
は次回
But
の
not
連載にて
sure,
お伝えしたいと
but
思
be
う
sure not to miss
楽
the
しみに
next
お待ちいただ
installment.
きたい
It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Koki 2003, July 22nd. Continued in Chapter 5. Chapter 4, best chapter ever. Saving system data, and since it's already unlocked, it doesn't need to be dug up again. There's an extra chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anyways, guys, I figure it's pointless to start chapter 5. I'll do that tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, the very few who came by to watch. I really appreciate that. Let's see if I can dig something up. Let's see, Amy Candyland, cool guy, Pricey Bagel, Ricky Okami fan. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you like it. It's like I said, it's got a great story. You know, you don't play these games for gameplay; you play them for story. Why am I getting all this? Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with chapter 5.